The Sunday schedule would kick off on September 21st. Let's go to Carolina, where the Atlanta Falcons faced off against the Carolina Panthers at Bank of America Stadium. Coming into the game, the Falcons were heavy favorites, but on this day, Carolina dominated in all three phases: offense, defense, and special teams. Bryce Young orchestrated a mistake-free attack, the defense scored a pick-6, and Ryan Fitzgerald's long-range field goals added insult to injury. Meanwhile, Atlanta's offense racked up yards but couldn't turn them into points, leaving them shut out 30-0, a rare and humbling result. This Week 3 clash was a full-on Falcons feast for the Panthers, except the Falcons were the ones on the menu. It was Carolina's first shutout since November 22, 2020, in a 20-0 shutout of the Lions. It was one of those games where the scoreboard told the story perfectly. Carolina set the tempo, made every play count, and the Falcons were left chasing shadows. Truly a statement win for the Panthers, and a day the Falcons will want to erase from memory. While the game was lopsided, the time of possession was nearly even. The Panthers held the ball for 31 minutes 58 seconds, while the Falcons had it for 28 minutes 02 seconds. Interestingly, Atlanta actually outgained Carolina, totaling 332 yards to the Panthers, 224, and ran more plays, 66 versus 55. The Falcons had more passing yards, 201, with Michael Penix Jr. accounting for 172, compared to Carolina's 121. On the ground, Atlanta had 131 rushing yards to Carolina's 110. However, the difference came down to turnovers. The Falcons committed 3, while the Panthers only gave up 1. Those mistakes, combined with Carolina's scoring on defense and special teams, made all the difference, turning a statistical close contest into a 30-0 blowout. Diggin. Deeper into the turnovers, one of those turnovers was a pick-6, and each turnover not only stops a Falcons drive, but often gives Carolina short fields or points. This illustrates the importance of consistency and efficiency. Even if you gain more yards overall, giving up points directly, or indirectly, to the opponent can outweigh yardage. It feels like we are talking too much about a game that was lopsided, but that's the paradox of the Falcons in 2025. Coming off 2024, there was real optimism. Their offense had shown flashes of cohesion, balance, and playmaking ability, suggesting they might have found an identity. You could point to the creativity of their passing game, the ability to move the chains consistently, and a quarterback who seemed comfortable orchestrating drives. But 3 weeks into 2025, it's clear that the Falcons' identity is still elusive. Against Carolina, they gained more yards and ran more plays, which on paper looks like the offense is functioning. But when it mattered most, they faltered. Turnovers, red zone inefficiency, and missed scoring opportunities exposed the cracks. It underscores a harsh reality in the NFL. Consistency is identity. You can have yards, stats, and flashes of brilliance, but if it doesn't translate to points, wins, or momentum, your identity is just a concept, not a reality. The Falcons' offense still has potential, but games like this show they're just as inconsistent as the rest of the league. Capable of moving the ball, but not always capable of finishing drives, protecting the football, or sustaining success under pressure. It's a team at a crossroads. They can either learn from these early setbacks and solidify their approach, or continue to be a statistically impressive but inefficient offense.